sacred first wave of ascension, activation for you and all the souls that will ever receive this. Just begin to take a few slow deep breaths, focusing deeply on your heart space, feeling a sacred ball of light expand slowly with each inhale and each exhale deep within your heart space. So inhaling the light, the ball of light within your heart, golden ball of light, flame of light. See it flickering, rising, expanding slowly. As you inhale and hold your breath gently, and then slowly exhaling as well, the flame and ball of light also expands and becomes warmer and warmer within your heart. This anchoring in, this expansion within your heart of the sacred anointing. The sacred blessing. The sacred freedom that you are now experiencing yourself as walking in through your consciousness as the ascended being that you are, eternally and now. Feel all of your body and cells and DNA respond to this sacred, ancient, eternal anointing that you as a soul have already received and are receiving this consciously now. As you continue to relax more deeply, slowing down your breathing, inhaling slowly, pausing, feeling this glowing flame of light now begin to fill all of your body on the inside. And slowly exhaling. Feel the warmth, feel the tingling, feel the ecstasy and unconditional love flood all of your cells. And relax more deeply. Letting go consciously of the old way of being in form on planet Earth. Letting go of all attachments, all identity attachments to the you that felt and experienced yourself as not being good enough. Letting go of feeling being a victim. Letting go of doing things that you felt you were doing to feel better about yourself. Letting go and letting all be dissolved in this anointing now. Of feeling hurt, feeling sad, of feeling depressed, of feeling lonely. Let it all wash away. The old way of being, where through those fears and safeguarded reactions through many incarnations, you continue to respond and react, covering up this sense of lack of self-love, which really only was the sense of not being in union with your eternal soul. That sense of lack came through the functioning of existing through the lower vibrational frequencies of the ego personality, which serve to protect you from greater harm, which also increased your disharmony and tightened your body and your heart, preventing a greater opening that was always desired throughout each incarnation to the knowing of the expansive, enlightened, ascended, eternal you. You as your immortal body of light that exists eternally, and you stepping fully with this first wave of ascension into the full embodiment of you in form as one consciously in the vibrational frequencies of your soul, of unconditional love, of your mortal body of light, harmony, ecstasy, and bliss, and joy, and childlike being. Return to your natural state of being, the frequency that you are, that exists right now, even through all incarnations and all parallel worlds and parallel universes. The you that has always been present. This is you consciously adapting and unifying through your heart to this anointing right now, this activation right now, with the you that already exists in and as being consciously awake, responsible for your actions, for how you are being consciously. Being as the fully awakened being that you are, letting go of everything of the past and all the reactive states and all the judgments and all the fears. Surrendering and letting go to you, to the you that vibrates in the frequency of union. There are many names for that. We can call that an immortal word that resonates with you, the fifth dimension and beyond. Yet truly all dimensions exist within all of you right now. You've never been separated. So it's awakening and harmonizing and unifying through this anointing that you've already received, that you already are, of you merging now, stepping through, so to speak, the limitations that have held you back and the reactive, fear-based, protective actions, reactions, and resistances of the ego self that only does exist in the lower vibrations of fear. Being part of the awakening fully and being part of knowing yourself as the first wave of ascension is your stepping free through fear. Is your opening into your heart space that allows you to see and have arise fear and what may come up as what were your automatic responses, to now seeing clearly those were only beliefs, that was the way you were. And you were never any of those things. You were never the fear. You were never the pain. You were never separated. You were never a victim. You were never lonely. Those things passed through you and were emoted through your emotional body. But you have always been one with your soul. Being the first way of ascension, you walk knowing this. And when you see others acting as if they are their fear, their pain, their hatred, their victimhood, you recognize and have compassion that they are in a state of appearing to be separate from their soul. They're functioning in the vibration, the lower vibrations that make it appear that they are separated. And yet they are not. They are not those things. They are not their mental body. They are not their emotional body that can function through the lower vibration of the ego. They truly, within their heart, all have the same flame of light, each carrying its own unique, individuated frequency, vibration, signature of their soul. And we witness and observe all those that are separated in their sleep state, the vibrational sleep state of the ego is what you are now free from. You are awake. You no longer see anything as random. You no longer feel this is all happening to you. You know you are the creator and master of your experiences. You know you're expanding every moment into the higher vibrational frequencies of your soul. You know you've never been separated. And you know you are divine. The eternal you is divine. Is the sacredness of the I Am, your presence. You walk, breathe, move. See everything now through the presence of your eternal soul. You see how you are being is what your reality is. You see and know and feel what feels great to your heart is the guidance of your soul. And you acknowledge consciously in every breath that you are awake, that you are and always have been unconditional love, that you are and have always been anointed as a divine being of light, and that you are and have always been being forever. No beginning, no end. You have always been, and you always will be, and you always are the sacred light of your soul. You walk in ecstasy, you walk in bliss. All else is washed away. You're a representative on earth of your eternal soul, walking in form, stepping forward, so to speak, in the first wave of ascension. You are the eternal light of your sacred being, your soul. As you continue to let go of all your fears that have held you back, all the insecurities, all the doubts, all the lack, all the victimhood, all the attachments, let it all go. Let it all go right now. As you embrace fully within your heart the sacred light, feeling all of your awareness now, which expands out into the room where you are and into the city, town where you are, and out into all planet Earth, all of the galaxy, and then out into all the universe and beyond. You are this. You are eternal light. You are the sacred divine presence of your soul. You are a union. You have always been this. You have never been apart from this. As you continue to wake up to the fullness that you are and have always been and always will be, let go of all fear. Embrace your heart. Know that I am with you, holding you in the sacredness of your soul. I've always been with you, and I've always held you in your light. Move deeper now into the bliss and ecstasy of this anointing that's flooding your being and expanding out into the universe now. As this is being anchored into all incarnations, all parallel worlds, all parallel universes right now for you. The you, the divine you in the first wave of ascension. being, your soul. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, 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 Take a few slow, deep breaths. Feeling even more deeply now your heart. Sink deeply there, knowing that all of your cells and DNA and all of your bodies, your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body, and spiritual body are receiving this now throughout all dimensions, all parallel worlds, all incarnations, all at once now. The lower frequency vibrations of the ego, personality are washing away and surrendering to the beauty of your soul, surrendering to your heart. With great joy, the ego does this and is let go from the position of running your life that has only led to despair and suffering. The ego embraces being led by your heart and soul. Let go of what to do, what you should be doing, how things should look. Rest in allowing in the bliss and the sacredness of this. Carry this with you as it is anchored into your blueprint right now and into all realms of your being, from and through frequencies of the central sun that hold you in the eternal blessings of all that is, all that you are. Rest in the sacredness. This is forever. This has always been. You have always been the first wave of ascension. Awaken fully to the sacred presence of your eternal soul. It is here that I hold you, and it is here that I meet you, eternally and forever. I love you.